Come on now, what are you doing? Hey guys, it's me, and of course, I have people driving out here like they're from somewhere. I don't know where they're from. It can't be here because we don't just drift over in front of people. But hey, it's me, it's your girl, and I'm coming with some convo today. And for one, I want to ask. It's just this right here, y'all. It's just True Talk Tuesday for me. I'm just coming in to talk to y'all, and I'm just rapping about a lot of different little topics right now. First and foremost, first topic being, I just threw out a little short on, bullies in the workplace, and that being supervisors, people that's supposed to, set guidelines and protect and make sure the work environment is safe and healthy for all persons uh, in the workplace, right? And you may find at times that your biggest issue is the person that's supposed to be guiding and leading you or teaching you or, what have you. However, but I don't get it though. The thing that trips me out the most about folks is when they get titles, you know what I'm saying? They get these little titles and they forget that it's a level of respect that comes with every title. And it's not just the respect that they feel they should get. Most people don't know. Much is given, much is required. You want to be respected, so you have to show yourself respect worthy, right? And why is it that these people with these titles and positions have this thing with them where they feel they can speak to the subordinates any kind of way they want? But when a subordinate speaks back to you on the same level in which you're speaking to them, why are they so wrong? I don't understand it, because if you be the leader, you are leading them and they're following your example that you lead. So if you're talking to them like dirt, they're going to respond back to you like dirt, because we cannot forget, people, we all are adults, okay? We are adults in the workplace. And with that being said, sorry guys, with that being said, treat people with the respect that you would want them to give to you. It's not about because you're in charge, you got to run around here talking to people any kind of way, trying to intimidate your staff and little stuff like that, because you are truly being a bully. And what that tells me, when I see the bully, it just tells me that you too used to be bullied back at some point in your life. So if you knew what that felt like when you went through it, why are you trying to do it to someone else? Period. Right? You know how it goes. Know better, do better. I mean, that's just one thing in a nutshell. But I already gave y'all the proper tools and information that you need to use when dealing with situations like that. Because it's not okay for a person to be in a workplace trying to, create a living for themselves and just do what they have to do for their survival, and got to encounter somebody always having something smart or disrespectful to say when you come to that person for information or advice. Nobody should have to go through it. And when you find that the bully has a person over them, and that one is always governing over that one, or protecting them, or always protecting and covering for the bully, then you already know what you're dealing with. So therefore, once you made your complaint to the higher up, and they don't do anything, then it's always someone higher than them and someone higher than that one. And then when you can't go no further in your chain of command, then you take it on out the door over to the EEOC or the labor board, and you get all your rights and justifications right there. And if you have to move forward, the labor board already provides, and EEOC also provides attorneys for you. They will not take your case if they know that you have no case. So trust and believe me, once they tell you you have a case, they're going to give you a date. That is your expiration date. You have up to 1 year to file your charges against any establishment, any management, or any person that is treating you unfairly in a workplace. Know that for yourself, people. That was just something to add to that I did not mention on the short, because of course it is short, right? But yeah, you don't have to walk around and go through that and hold all that stuff in. You do what you need to do to cover you, and you go get the necessary support and help you need, because there are laws and guidelines in place for employees. Know that, okay? And like I also said, if you have a union and the union is, you're paying this union to provide a service for you, and they fail not to do so, then the labor board will definitely deal with them. Okay? So that was that. Now I want to come over here for a minute. I don't know how many of you all are watching the Tyler Perry show Sisters, right? And if you've been watching Sisters, which I do, so if you haven't, I'm going to give you a little brief of where I'm going with this, right? So, all in a nutshell now, this thing spins out a couple of ways, but okay, here we go. So Andy is one of the sisters of the four best friends, right? Andy had this guy that she was seeing, and he was, you know, romancing her and doing all those wonderful things. She did not know he was married in the beginning, but he ended up telling her that he was in the process of getting a divorce. Okay, so she went on with the program. Ladies, let me say this to you real quick. If he say he is in the process of getting the divorce, he is not divorced yet. Keep your panties on and keep your head together, because he's not divorced. It gives you no rights to someone else's man. Know that. A whole lot of ugliness can come behind that. And Andy went through hell with this guy. So yeah, he's a very controlling, you know, dominating type of individual. You know, he buy her all these fancy, extravagant things. It's, I guess, feeling like that would keep her. So she's finally growing up a little bit to know that she don't want to be bothered with this life no more. You too controlling, you know, and you doing too much, and she just don't want that type of lifestyle with him. So she breaks it off or whatever. Lo and behold, she goes on a date, y'all. So the date turns into the second date, and they are at the gentleman's house having dinner. When her ex come, he's already there when she gets there, and he's saying, you know, he don't know her, all this extra stuff. Come lo and behold, y'all, she find out that this man has been seeing her new date's sister for years, same amount of time he's been with her. So my whole thing in a nutshell is he asked her to marry Andy to marry him. She said no, and she said no, and now he's standing in front of this girl and his woman who's pregnant, and his ex who he asked to marry and turned him down, and he's talking about how she was just a side piece, she was nothing. And for the life of me, I can't understand why Andy is so broken up and so down and depressed, and oh, he said I was not marriage material and blah blah. Girl, he offered you the damn ring. Why the hell would he offer you all that if you wasn't marriage material? He pursued you hard. He wouldn't let go, and he's still on you right now. So my thing was the big part I'm getting ready to miss. Don't let me. Hey, I didn't. When they were all in the house and they all discovered that this man has been cheating on her along with this other woman, as well as cheating on that other woman with her. So that's like a double smack for the both of these women, because they loving on this guy, and this guy is being unfaithful all around the board. So Andy, the ex-girlfriend, she's so devastated and so full of everything she's learning. Mind you, now don't forget, she just broke it off with him. See, sometimes spirit tell you to do things and you do it, and you may not know why you doing it at that moment until it's all revealed later. And lo and behold, the wool was pulled off his off his eyes and or off the face, and he was exposed. But the girl, Andy's girls, want to expose him right there on the spot. Andy wanted to keep it quiet because she didn't want to cause another woman pain. And I'm sitting here saying now, wow, that is a tricky subject, because so many women have been in a situation where they seen or caught it, and had to walk away from it because they don't want to cause a scene, or they don't want to. But if you don't, I want to know, like, how do you guys feel about this? Because if you don't expose this person for what they are right here, is that going to stop them from continue to hurt that person once you found out and you're done with him? Do you allow another woman to go through this blindly thinking that she's the only one and he continue to do it? So that was my question, because she didn't want to expose anything. She wanted to leave. She didn't want to hurt this woman. And her girlfriend was like, no, we're going to put this in perspective because he's hurting two beautiful black women. And I mean, just so happen the characters are black guys. It's not a racial thing. But so I was saying, yeah, definitely, because it needs to stop. And the only way for it to stop is for you to get your head together. So, I mean, I was just wondering, you tell me, right? That was one of the other topics. Um, Now, okay, y'all know it's freezing out here, right? Old girl got on her ski pants, her long ski coat. I got my little bass boots on with the fur up in the jaw. Oh, I'm ready out here, baby. Got my fur hat and all that good stuff. And I'm on it. But I am clear as the day is long. I know for a fact that I should have been, I think I was a bear in another life. I do not want anything chilly or cold. I like warm, mild, nice, warm. Okay? But that was what I wanted to put out, because that thing stuck in my head so bad. So now he's mind screwing her by telling this other woman in front of the ex how much he loved her and he want to be with her. And that girl, she was nothing to me. She was just something to do, blah, 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 and all that. Don't put yourself in a situation. Well, at this moment, let me back myself up, because neither one of these women had put themselves in a situation of knowing of another party involved and stuck around. They both thought they were the only one. Found out he's a mess. Because I'm not going to call it a player. I'm not going to call it a pimp. You're a mess. Okay? A hot mess is what you are. But I was just trying to get some feedback on that, because I'm trying to figure out, why are you first and foremost stuck in your head about him saying all that? You only saying all that shit because you got caught. You only saying all that now because you in your feelings, because you hemmed up. That's it. Because I wasn't all that the other day when you was down there on your knees asking this and asking and begging me to stay with you. I wasn't all that. So I'll be whatever you say I am now. Okay. And this other woman, of course, she's carrying his baby. That's like a constant reminder from here on out, you know, of what a mess he is as a man. And I was just saying, wow, this is crazy, because there's no way you're going to sit here and make me feel less than because you're saying all that. You want to hurt me because hurt people hurt people. But yeah, I just wanted a little feedback on that. Tell me what y'all think, because Andy, you gotta get it together. You're a gorgeous girl and all this good stuff. You done made a serious decision to walk away from the man. And yeah, he had money and all that, because a lot of folks is on that money hard and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, money don't make everything. Money is not everything. So you gotta make sure you keep your decency and your dignity intact. The hell with the money, because you could get your own shit in life, period. Always have that mindset to get your own. Don't stick around for no BS just because a person got price tags. Okay? I love you guys. I'll get back with you in a minute. Smooches.